Hello there and welcome to Vermin Hunters TV with me, Pittaway. As I'm an avid airgun shooter and ratter, today on the show we're going to be trying to design and make my own homemade night vision digital spotting unit that I can use for when I'm out ratting in barns and around farmyards. My aim today is to try and make a unit what will go out around about 15-20 metres, which is probably the normal ranges I shoot rats at on my permission. And after seeing many clips on YouTube of people spotting with different night vision aids, I thought it'd be nice to try and give it a go myself. So I bought some items off the internet, which you'll see later on. We're going to put them together with the design I've got in my mind, and hopefully we'll get something what works. So without further ado, we'll crack on and watch the rest of the episode. Here's the items that I've purchased on eBay. Only cost me a couple of quid really, to try and make my own Digi spotter. Now I've got a sandwich box here, which is going to be the casing. I've got one of these 12 volt batteries, what people use for the night sight, because they're nice and light. I've got a little monitor here what came with a reversing camera what I'm not using, and I got this night vision camera here, which is a 1/3 chip camera for £7. And what I've done here is I've just been to B&Q and bought an on-off switch, which I didn't really need to if I didn't want to, because there's one already on the battery, and I've wired up just using a few electrical connectors a double-ended power lead which goes into the camera itself. Now I've already tested this without putting it together, as in the box here, and it works really good. The camera quality is quite astounding really for the price. So I'm going to try and get it to fit inside this with a screen going on here, because if you notice the screen is perfect size for the sandwich box, so the screen will be there, the camera will be there, and it'll go round my neck, and you just lift it up and basically aim it like that with the illuminator wherever you want to look, and just spot for rats or rabbits and see if it works. What I've done now then is drilled a 13mm hole in the actual plastic lunchbox itself, and I've took the lens out, screwed it in, and then top I put two screws in on the bracket to hold it in, and these will be sunk in a little bit deeper later on. And underneath I've drilled a 13mm hole here, which where the power cables will go through. I'm just going to feed them through now. I'm going to have the battery on the outside, and these two power cables, one of them will go to the actual camera itself like so, and the other one will go to the screen, and I'll show you that once I've set it up. Well, here's the screen then, and it's been fitted now to the lid, as you can see, of the lunchbox. You'll notice there's 3 buttons on this. The good thing about this monitor is it's got brightness, contrast, and also volume. Everything can be turned down and up on it, so it's not going to be too bright if you want to get to close range animals like rabbits or rats. It's not going to glow on your face. You can turn it down, and all I've done here is roughly just cut the plastic out, because it wasn't see-through plastic, and I'm going to get a nice piece of perspex plastic to cover over it just to waterproof it, and you can see that it'll fit in there nicely, and then I'll have, once it's fitted onto the camera, it should work. We'll see. Right, before I put all the wires into the box and close the lid, I'm going to give the camera a test. Turn it on. There we go. See, that's working nicely. So I'll try putting it together. Let's turn the camera off. Well, assemble the unit together now. It don't look too pretty, but it's only for me, and if it serves a purpose, it'll do well. So now I'm just going to connect the battery and turn the battery on like so. and then I've got the on-off switch here. I'll turn it on, see if it's worked, and as you can see, that's worked really well. It's picking up my picture. It's very clear actually looking through it. See if I can just show you my dog that's having a sleep. Right, as you can see now, the light's starting to fade, and we're looking through my front window now to the church at 57 metres. I'm going to bring the camera now in its case to the front and turn it on, and wait till the picture focuses like so, and then bring it back. There we go, and just look at the quality. That's actually recording through the camera onto a screen through the actual camera what I bought for £7. That's real good quality, nicely focused, and you can focus it to your eye because the lens is just slightly sticking out the front of the box. I did that on purpose so you could focus it, and hopefully when it's dark we'll get the Pulsar IR flashlight. I'm going to attach it to the box, the camera box, and see if we can pick things up. Then what I've done now is fitted a strap so it goes around my neck, and on top I've fitted a weaver mount as well, and basically what I intend to do is fit this Pulsar onto it, so I've got some sort of illumination. You can see it's been sprayed. I've still got the masking tape over the hole for the camera. Hopefully it's going to work quite well. There's a Pulsar IR laser now fitted to the actual unit itself. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes and then I'm going to try it. Well, here's a view then of the finished unit, and if I move closer you'll see I put some camouflage tape on the front of it, and I've also added 4 IRs there and another 3 there with a sensor on, as well as the 6 what's already actually in the unit. And on top I've made a mount now for the Surefire with the IR bulb in. Right, as you can see now it's pitch black in the house and I've turned all the lights off. I'm going to put the screen in front of this camera now and turn on the unit and give it time to focus. And the picture you're looking at there is just using the IRs what I've fitted. You can see it's a really good picture, and if you look through them doors at the far end in the middle of the screen now towards where the bedroom is, that's about 15 metres, and that's using the IRs just built in. If I turn on the Surefire, you can see I've got more light now. If I just pan around, you can see a real good picture. So that's with the IR on, and that's with the IR off. Just using the inbuilt ones, you can see there's not that much difference at all. It just goes to show you know what a few IRs can actually do. So you can see now this would be absolutely ideal for ratting. Just trying to show you now, looking at the dog's lays. You see eyes glowing up. That's just using the onboard IRs. Right, I'm on nights tonight at work, and I'm in a corridor what's really dark, what spans from one end of the works location right to the far end where the fire doors are, and I've just paced it out with the light on, and it's 31 large paces, so at least 31 metres this is. I've set up the IR unit now on some books so it's level with the camera on its tripod, and I'm going to turn it on now and then zoom in so you get the full picture. The actual picture through the monitor itself is really clear, a lot clearer than you actually seeing through the camera, because don't forget now you're looking through two cameras, but even so it's still clear looking in the LCD screen. Now I'm going to film this as quick as possible because I'm starting to see things in the dark on this camera, like orbs, and I don't know where they're coming from, but ever so often I see a white orb fly by, so I'm not too keen on being in here in the dark. I have got the IR illuminator, I've turned that on now, the Surefire, and you can see how bright that is. It throws a lot of light, and at 31 large paces, you know, that is really bright. And if that was a rabbit, you'd see the whole outline of it. Even without it on and just using the onboard IRs, you can see right to the end. Now what I'm going to do quickly is just walk down to the end. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 32. I'll just flash the light. I can't see the end. I'm going to go back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So you can see, even with the onboard IRs, they work in a treat, and this is going to be absolutely awesome for ratting. There you go, there you have it, finished unit. Only took a couple hours to make, and as you can see it's quite you know, it's quite effective. It's a real good picture, especially just using those IRs there.